Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear this? Can you hear this? Can you hear this? Awesome, y'all can hear me. I guess I'll do commentary. If anybody wants to pop in, though, obviously feel free. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. Steamers in New York. Got Raven Santana on the bump, giving up a hit. Inning number 1. For the New York Empire. Holding 2 dicks. Right-hander versus the righty Santana. Empire playing at home in their pinstripes. 2-2. Pops it up. 4 stops under it. Out number 1.
Now batting the catcher, number 14.
I have a very fuzzy broadcast. so I can't read any of these players' names. It's very difficult. Thermos Monsoon. Oh. Couldn't hold of it, Tab Freddy. Good attempt, though. Keeps the runner at second base.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Chumbawamba,
number 11.
the lefty. RBI trait activated. Boy, that's hit well. Deep center field. Joey Phillips is under it, though, and it's caught. The runner's going to tag and go to third. 2 outs, first and third.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Steamers got
number
Puma
9.
Longtree coming up. Right-hander, second baseman. Pretty decent versus right-handers, too. The 1-2. Hit well. Thomas Rose makes an excellent defensive play, though, and that is out number 3. New York come away with 0 runs given up. In the bottom half of the inning we go. Thomas Rose.
Number 17.
Yeah, it's much better. Whoever's doing the broadcast, Dong. Yeah, much, much better. Thank you. Full count. Longtree's on it. We've got our first out of the bottom of the first. Rob Masters, left-handed catcher. Ooh, driven down the right field line into the corner. This could be 2. Masters rounds first. The throw's going to be close. Oh, no, it's not. I'm watching, I was watching the Twitch stream on accident. Masters in for a double.
Number 64.
Biscuit Basher, yours truly. The 3-0. Slider in for a strike. Ball 4. Biscuit Basher walks at his first plate appearance of the day. Joey Phillips.
Number 6.
Joey the Trash Phillips. Strike 1. Well hit, but this is going to be 2. Steamers escape. 0-0 is the score. Going to the second inning.
Now batting,
Raven Santana, back to work.
number 33.
First pitch, pop fly, first base. Merle's got it.
Now batting, the
Out number
first
1.
baseman, number 17.
Daddy Davis, the first baseman, right-hander. The 0-2. Fastball outside. Breaking ball. Fouled back. Bless you. High fastball, strike 3.
Now batting,
Davis goes
the
down.
right fielder, number 9.
No base runners, 2 outs, top of the second. 2 fastballs for 2 strikes. Breaking ball, fouled off, first base side. Same exact pitch, fouled off first base. Fastball, ground ball to Tippington. And out number 3.
Now batting, the first baseman, number
Bottom of the second we go. We've got Merle McGuire. Line drive to the first baseman, Daddy Davis. But he catches it. That's out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Steamers. Mario Cano. Left-hander. Only a hit and a walk on the day so far. No earned runs. Pop to left field. Avery's got it. That's out number 2. Eric Shun. Lefty on lefty. Fouls it down the third base line. Takes the second pitch for a strike. Ooh, very close high fastball. The 2-2. Lines to the shortstop, Tudix. Over to first. And that's the third out of the inning. Top of the third we go.
The pitcher.
One hit apiece, no runs. One error by the New York Empire, Fab Freddy. Fab Freddy's been having a fabulous season.
Number 5.
Pop fly, deep left center. Joey Phillips looks like he's calling off Shun.
Now batting.
Catches it for the second out.
Number 2.
Holden Tudix. The 2-1. 3-1 now. Ooh. Close pitch. Ball 4. Tudix is on. First base. Thermos Monsoon. The catcher. Throws over. But he's safe. Pitch out. Full count. Runners going. It's a line drive into center field. Oh, and the runner's going to go to third. Joey Phillips throws him out from center field. That was a risky run. That was hit hard enough where you wouldn't have thought he would have run there. But very nice executed throw by the trash man. Tippington grounds to the pitcher for the first out of the inning. Santana's first plate appearance of the day. Fouls it down the first base side. The 0-1. Getting the bat on the ball, Santana. But missed that one. Cano gets the K. Sits down the opposing pitcher. Mario Cano already having a very good game. Only one hit and one walk on 8 batters. Excuse me, not 8 batters, 8 outs. And this should be the 9th. 1, 2, 3 go the Empire. Top of the 4th. Very good defensive game we've got here. Good pitching. We've got good defense. Swing and a miss. Chumbawamba. Same pitch, swing and a miss. Raymond Santana can't hang on to this one. Tippington's got it. Throws over. Not in time. Chumbawamba gets an infield single. Line drive into right center. Joey Phillips dives. Can't hang on to it. That's going to move the runners one extra base. The runners held up, though. Could have scored if they had gone, but obviously didn't know that at the time. Second and third, nobody out. Ground ball to the first baseman. Oh, and they're going to get him run down. Chumbawamba is going to be run down for out number 1. First and second now, 1 out. Nice play by Merle McGuire to keep it 0-0. Grounded to Santana, over to second baseman, over to first. Double play. I cannot believe New York got out of that one. Very nice defensive work again.
The catcher, number 45.
Pop fly to the catcher. And that's going to be out number 1 for the Steamers. Biscuit Basher now. Lefty on lefty. walked in the first. Or maybe it was the second. I don't remember. I think it was the first. Line drive to the third baseman. Throws over to Davis for out number 2. Joey Phillips now. 0 for 1. Down 0-2. Takes the called third strike for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Empire. To the top of the 5th we go. They called that dive an error on Joey Phillips. I'm kind of surprised about that. That was a tough play. Santana ahead 0-2. Tippington gets the ground ball over to McGuire. Out number 1. The pitcher now, Mario Cano. Having a heck of a game so far. 0 for 1 at the plate, though. Pops. Oh, what a play by Fab Freddy. Great defense by the third baseman, making up for his error in the first or the second. Can't remember. Out number 2. We've got Giancarlo Hammer, the third baseman. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Out number 3. 0-0 going to the bottom half of the 5th. Merle McGuire having a good game. 0 for 1 on the day, though. But gets a hit here. Base hit for McGuire. Chumbawamba fields it, throws it back into the infield. Fab Freddy. The right-handed third baseman takes strike. This is going to be 2. 2 Dix. Over to Davis. Double play. Sits them both down. Clears the bases for Eric Shun. Takes inside ball 1. Early on that one. Fouls it down the first base line. The left-hander with a big red beard. Low fastball. Full count. 2 outs. Takes the fork, but hits it to Tudix. Over to first for out number 3. And the Empire sit down. Top of the 6th. No offense really to speak of this game except for that one inning where Cleveland had 2 in scoring position with no outs and somehow came away with nothing. Santana fields this one nicely. Over to first. For out number 1, Thermos Monsoon. 1 for 2 on the day. Base hit. Takes low strike for strike 1. Inside ball 3. 3-1 now. Ooh, that's a close pitch. Hits this one over to Fab Freddy. Fab Freddy's got it cleanly. Over to McGuire. Out number 2. Chumbawamba now. Takes high and inside. Ball 1. 3-0 now. And that's a 4-pitch walk. Santana couldn't get that one under control. It's Puma Longtree now. 2 outs, 1 on. Top of the 6th. It's a ground ball into center field. This is going to be another base hit. Cleveland Seamers have a runner in scoring position now. Dick Avery, the right-handed left fielder. Can he drive one home for the Steamers? This is a soft grounder over to first base. McGuire's got it himself. Out number 3. Empire up next here at Apple Field.
The second baseman, number 1.
Tip Tippington, second baseman, right-hander. Leaning way back into the box on his right foot. The blast into right center field. This could make it over the fence. It is gone. Home run Empire. Solo shot. Very nicely done.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 28.
It's Raven Santana now. Nobody out. Swings for strike 1. High strike 3. Swing and a miss.
Now batting,
Down goes the pitcher.
the shortstop, number 17.
Thomas Rose, the shortstop, leading off. Oh, that goes right over the first base for a hit into the outfield. It's only gonna get him 1 bag, but
The catcher,
base hit nonetheless. Rob Masters now.
5.
The left-hander throws a breaking ball for ball 3. Another breaking ball, high and outside. Ball 4. That's going to walk a batter. 2 on now, with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Biscuit Basher, double steal. Oh, and they're going to get him. That's 2 outs now. Biscuit Basher, left-hander, blasts one into right field. This might have the distance too. It's at the wall. They catch it. Oh, I thought that was gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 17.
Well, that's out number 3, and that'll sit down the side. The Cleveland Steamers now have a chance to respond. Top of the 7th. 3-pitch strikeout
Now
for
batting,
Santana.
right fielder, number 9.
Still got the chops. 82 pitches into this game. Pitched 6 1/3 so far. 5 hits given up, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. The 2-2. Oh, that's hit very well into right field. That looks like it's got the distance. Gone. Solo shot for the Steamers. Brilliantly hit.
Now batting,
Tie ball game.
number 44.
Pitcher's going to stay in. Boy, this is really a pitcher's duel. They're going to keep Cano to bat, to, I assume, continue to pitch in the bottom half of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Grounds 1 out to the first baseman. Pitcher's there to cover. Third baseman, Giancarlo Hammer. The 1-1. Tip Tippington throws over to first base for out number 3. Stretch time here at Apple Field.
now batting,
New York go back to work. Joey Phillips, the right-handed center fielder, 0 for 2, fouls it down the first base line. Breaking ball, softly over to the second baseman, who ranges to his left. Safely throws for out number 2. No, 1. Merle McGuire now, 1 for 2. Fouls down the first base line. Cano, set, delivers. Pops fly to left field. Left fielder's under it. Dick Avery
now batting,
with the catch.
third baseman,
That is out number 2, Fab Freddy. The wind up. Cano. 2-seamer. The 3-1 now. Another fastball outside. Ball 4.
now batting,
Freddy draws a walk.
fielder, number
the left fielder, Eric Shun. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. It's a 1-1 ball game. Empire playing at home. And that's a line drive into left field. Dick Avery throws to third. But now there's 2 on and 2 outs. Tippington, who had a jack a couple innings ago, will ground to the first baseman. Easy play for Davis, who gets out number 3. Top of the 8th we go, and we still have both starters in this game. Raven Santana goes back to work on 92 pitches thrown. First pitch swinging. Tippington's fielded a ground ball, throws it to first. Out number 1. Thermos Monsoon, who's locked in on the day. He's had a nice stealing on a steal attempt to third by I don't remember who. I feel like it was Fab Freddy. I'm not positive on that, though. The 3-1 draws the walk. Thermos Monsoon is on first base. Kevin Chumbawamba now, left-handed center fielder. There goes Raven Santana. She sits down. And in comes DeMora. Berto DeMora, the left-hander. Oh, and Thermos Monsoon gets gunned down by the opposing catcher for out number 2. Bases are cleared. Chumbawamba, full count. Oh, caught looking. That is out number 3. Strikeout for the Empire. Sits down the side. To the bottom of the 8th we go. DeMora, the pitcher. Fouls one back for strike 2. Checks a swing. The 1-2 now. Grounds over to the shortstop, Holden Tudix. Over to first. That is out number 1. Up, there goes Cano. Cano's day is over too. Neither starter will get the win today. It is to the pins in the 8th inning. Ronan Collins. High breaking ball for ball 2. The 3-1 now. Loses him. Draws the walk. Thomas Rose on first. And Rob Masters is at the plate, who also has thrown out a runner stealing. Very balanced game, this one. 2 solo shots, 2 caught stealing, 2 starters that go into the 8th inning, and that's going to wiggle its way through to left field for a base hit. Biscuit Basher, 0 for 2 with a walk. Lefty on lefty. From the stretch, Collins sets, delivers in there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. The 2-2 now. And Biscuit Basher takes one looking, sits him down. Joey Phillips now 0 for 3 on the day. Breaking ball for a strike 1. Fastball inside. Ball 1. Double steal. Over to third. They get him again. Thermos Monsoon with 2 pick'ems. I don't know what you call that. But he threw out 2 runners at third base. That's cool. Puma Longtree. Line drive into center field. Joey Phillips is under it, though. Out number 1, Dick Avery, left fielder for the Steamers. Cleveland now the only team in BHB history with 2 championships. Defeated the Empire in 6 games at the conclusion of last season. 2 outs now. Daddy Davis 0 for 3 on the day. That's over to Rose. Fields it cleanly. Over to first for out number 3. Bottom of the 9th we go. Could be walk-off time for the Empire, but they got to come up with some offense. Joey Phillips now will get a second chance to bat. Takes low, ball 1. Takes low, strike 1. Grounder over to Longtree. Fields it cleanly. Daddy Davis catches it for the out. And it's Merle McGuire. Ronan Collins still on the bump for Cleveland. Pitching very well. Gets McGuire to pop up, but it's going to find the seats. Strike 2. Gets him swinging on strike 3. Sits him down. That is out number 2 for the Empire. We got us a base hit, though. Ground ball into right field. Eric Shun. Oh, brilliant play by Daddy Davis. Great defensive work there. Extras. Here we go, boys and ladies. Old Mundane with one of 2 home runs in this game. Muldoon goes opposite field for his blast and is at 3-0 count. Drops one in for a strike. Outside. Squeezes one through the first and second baseman for a base hit. Cleveland's got a man on first. Ronan Collins comes out of the game for Prince Yelich, pinch hitter. Takes strike 1, nobody out. Breaking ball, strike 2. Gets away from Masters. And Steamers are going to advance the runner. That hit's also going to go into left field and advance the runners. Nobody out. Runners at first and third. Top of the 10th. Giancarlo Hammer. 1 for 4 with a base hit. Lefty on lefty. Takes another fastball strike. 2-2 now. Good fielding by the pitcher there to hold the runner at third and get the out at second. Fielder's choice. Nobody scores. 1 out. Tippington over to first. Out number 2. What a wild play that was to keep the score at 1-1. Holy moly. It bounced off of Rose and into the glove of Tippington, who touches second, throws over to first for the out. Wow. That was a wild double play. Tippington now, the defensive hero of the last inning, starts it off for the Empire and is going to get an infield hit. Here comes Chance Sanders, pinch hitting for the pitcher. Again, just these pitching matchups are just mirroring each other. Stolen base attempt gets thwarted by a foul ball. Chanders. Strikes him out swinging. Chanders goes down. Thomas Rose now. Although he blames himself for that last play, it ended up working out for him. Thomas Rose. Takes a wild screwball for strike 2. 1-2. Got him swinging. 2 outs now for the Empire. The catcher, Rob Masters. 2 for 3, double and a single and a walk. Having a very, very good game. Threw out a runner at second base, too, the other catcher, if I remember right. Thermos Monsoon fouls this one back into the seats, left field. Meatball that he gets on early, fouls it down the first base side. Broken bat to the pitcher, over to first for the out. Top of the 11th now. Sans Chanders gets subbed out for Nathaniel Hammerhead,
Now batting, the catcher,
new reliever
number 14.
for New York. This one's hit very well into center field. This is going to go all the way back to the wall. Phillips is at the track, throws it in. Thermos Monsoon is in for a double. Nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 11.
Center fielder Kevin Chumbawamba, 1 for 3. Base hit and a walk. Takes strike one. Checks the swing. The 2-2 now. Ball low, full count. Runner on second, nobody out. Delivers, Fab Freddy's got it, over to first. Very nice, strong throw over to first for the out. Keeps the runner at second base. 1 out, top of the 11th. Puma Longtree pops high to shallow center field. This will probably hold the runner at second. Joey Phillips into Rose, and sure enough, the runner does not advance. 2 outs now. Runner at second. Top 11. Blast one to left field. Eric Shun to the track, but he's got it. That's out number 3, and to the bottom half of the 11th we go. Again, the Empire somehow find a way with 0 outs and runners in scoring position to hold their opposition, the Cleveland Steamers. Biscuit Basher now. 0 for 3 with a walk. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Biscuit Basher sits down. And the other outfielder, Joey Phillips, 0 for 4 on the day, comes up to the plate. Right-hander. Line drive into right field. That's going to be a base hit. The trash man gets on base for Merle McGuire with 1 out in the bottom of the 11th. Both of these teams badly need a win tonight. They're both near the bottom of the table, if not tied for the bottom of the table. Merle McGuire grounds to the pitcher. Throws to first for the out, but Joey advances to second base, and now the Empire have a runner in scoring position for Fab Freddy, who grounds to the third baseman. Over to first for the out. To the top of the 12th we go. Oh my God, I gotta pee so bad.
The first baseman,
Oh, I want this game to end so I could go. Hammerhead back to work. 3-0 count.
now batting, the right fielder,
Out number 1.
number 9.
Molden, 2 for 4 with a home run and a base hit. Gets another base hit into right field. Biscuit Basher throws it in. And the Steamers have a 1-out single.
Now batting, the pitcher, now batting, number 10.
Hammerhead. Fastball, strike 1. Valderrama, pinch hitter for the Steamers. Checks a swing, but called strike. Changeup. Outs inside for... Well, missed that one. That's a strikeout, though. Giancarlo Hammer, top of the order for the Steamers. 2 outs. Runner on first. Hammerhead's been in an inning and a third so far. Looking very good. 26 pitches in. Full count, 2 outs. Runner's going to go. And that's going to be a line drive to left field. Eric Shun's got it, throws it in. And now the Steamers have a runner on first and second
Now batting,
for
shortstop.
the shortstop,
Number 2.
number 2, Holden Tudix. Change up, strike one. Runner in scoring position for the Steamers. And a line drive to Biscuit Basher. The runner's going to go home. This is going to be close. The throw is in time for out number 3. Biscuit Basher guns him down from deep right field to keep the score level at 1-1. Holy mother of Lord.
Fielder, number 8.
What a close play that was. Oh, and an errant thrown by the shortstop, Holden Tudix.
Now batting,
Not only gets the runner on base, it also gets him into scoring position for Tip Tippington. 2 for 4 with a jack and a single and an RBI. Are they going to walk him? Yeah, it looks like they're going to put him on base intentionally for what we assume will be a pinch hitter for the Empire.
now batting, the pitcher, now batting, number
Little Al comes into the game. Left-handed batter with a nice mustache. Takes strike one to Piazza Man. Piazza Man, the right-hander, sets from the stretch. The long trousers. Takes strike two. Full count, nobody out. Runner on first and second. Pop fly to left field. This is not going to get out. Neither runner tags. And the play remains the same. 2 base runners. 1 out now. Bottom of the 12th. Empire have Thomas Rose. Right-hander. Piazza Man, number 69 for the Steamers. A nice ground ball. Can't be handled by Hammer. And now the bases are loaded. That's an infield hit. 1 out. Rob Masters. 2 for 4. Double and a single. The walk. Pop fly into shallow center. So shallow, in fact, they call the infield fly rule on him. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. Biscuit Basher now. 0 for 4 with a walk. With that stellar gun down in the top of the 12th. Takes strike one. Takes strike two. Fouled back. Ground ball to the second baseman. Longtree's got it over to first. Davis catches it for out number 3. Empire couldn't deal any damage. The top half of the 13th we go.
number 14.
Cash Pax, relief pitcher for the Empire, comes in to the game. His first pitch is a ball. Cleveland Steamers, heart of the order, Thermos Monsoon, draws a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 11.
Cash Pack 5 straight balls now, 6. That one's in there for a strike. Pops it high down the third base line, and that's going to be playable for Freddie. Catches it for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 9.
Puma Longtree, second baseman, 2 for 5, single and a double. 1-1 ball game, top of the 13th. Both the Steamers and the Empire have had ample opportunities to score, but the defense and the pitching this game has just been outstanding.
Fielder, number 33.
Another pop fly in the foul territory down the first base line this side for out number 2. Cash Pax delivers. The steal is on. Masters throws it into center field. Joey Phillips is there to back it up, but he's going to go to third. Joey Phillips guns him down from center again. That is the second outfield assist by Joey Trash Phillips, and that one ends the inning.
Fielder, number 6.
It looked like the runner hesitated there. Couldn't decide if he wanted to go, and then when he decided to go, it was too late. Joey Phillips now. 1 for 5 with a single. Fouls this one back. 2-2. Takes ball 3. 3-2. Swing and a miss on an inside fastball. Strike 3. Merle McGuire now. 1 for 5 with a single. Boy, the defense in this game. It's just been fantastic. Piazza man. Good pitching. Out number 2. 2 strikeouts so far in the top of the, what is it, bottom of the 13th. That's right. I can't remember anything. 30 pitches now. That one's going to be chipped into left center field for a base hit. Is he going to turn the corner? He is. This is going to be kind of a close play, but he's safe. The left fielder and center fielder couldn't figure out who wanted to get that, and that gave up an extra base for the Empire, who now have a runner in scoring position. They're going to walk Eric Shun to put up Tip Tippington with 2 outs in the bottom of the 13th. Homer and a single and a walk. The only run of the game for the Empire. But out comes Man, and in comes Chico Watson, the right-handed with a nice long beard. The 1-1 from the stretch. Fastball, strike 2. Tip Tippington. It's this one to Longfellow. Not Longfellow, Longtree. And that's going to end the inning. To the 14th we go. Another 6 outs. Well, at least another 3. But at this rate, probably 6. Cash packs. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. The 1-2. The windup. The delivery. Another outside pitch. Full count now. Dick Avery chops that one into right field for a base hit. Basket Basher throws it back in. Runner on first for Daddy Davis. The first baseman's 0 for 5 today. This one's going to get away from Masters, and that's going to give up a base. Now we got a runner in scoring position for the Cleveland Steamers. Righty on righty from the stretch. Cash packs. Breaking ball in for a strike. The 2-2. Oh, that was close. Full count now for Pax. And that's going to be a walk. Cash Pax let that one get away from him. Nobody out. Top of the 14th. Molden. 3 for 5 with the home run and 2 singles. That one's going to be a pop fly into center field. Joey Phillips is under it. He's going to tag, but he's not going to go. Joey Phillips has been too good with his arm today to run on him. That was probably a wise decision this time around, given what we've seen in this game. The bunt is on. Cash Pax over to second. Risky play. The double play, though. The Empire get out of the inning unscathed. 1 run on 13 hits for the Steamers and 1 run on 11 for the Empire. To the bottom half of the 14th we go. Cash Pax is going to stay in. And he's going to take strike 1. The 2-1 to the pitcher. The 2-2 now. Pops him up. Hammer something. Yeah, Hammer. Giancarlo Hammer. That's right. Hammer's under it for out number 1. Thomas Rose now, 2 for 5, 2 singles and a walk. Hits this one deep into left center field. This could be playable. Who knows? Oh, no, it's gone! That ends the game. Walk-off home run for Thomas Rose. Empire win. 2-1's your final. This one ends in 14 innings. An epic defensive battle between the champions and the runners-up of last season. Holy moly. Thomas Rose goes yard on a fastball to end things for the Empire. What a game. That game was so entertaining to watch. Given how low scoring it was, we're not used to that. We're not used to long games that are also low scoring. 49 at bats for both teams. And 3 solo home runs, and that's your scoring summary. 2 jacks for the Empire, 1 for the Steamers. Chico Watson gets the loss. Cash Packs gets the win. Not giving up any. No, he gives up 1 hit. And poor Chico Watson only gives up 1 hit too, but it's for a jack to left center. Tippington's the hero. Well, Thomas Rose is the hero for getting the walk-off, but Tippington started things off and got it tied up for the Empire. Molden's in there too, obviously, with his solo shot. 3 for 6 on the day. Wow, what a game. I'm tickled to death by that one. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was game number 1. Holy moly. We got 3 more of these. I'm going to take a quick break, actually. I'm gonna go get a glass of water and other stuff. All right, I'm back. We are going to the Shaka Sports Turf. The Kirky Turkeys are hosting the Miami Knights. Third game in a 4-game set. Teddy Lambert will lead things off for the pink and black. And that's a 1-pitch base hit. It rolls all the way to the wall. Lambert turns the corner. He's going to get himself a leadoff double. Top of the first inning. For the Knights, Wes Connor, the right-hander, comes up to the plate. Russell Hersey on the bump for the Kirky Turkeys. Very good against right-handers. And that's going to be a fair ball. It's going to be an out. But that'll move the runner over to third base.
The second baseman, number 9.
Fastball high. Ball inside. 2-0. The 3-0 count. And that's a 4-pitch walk from Hershey. You don't see that very often.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 17.
Outlaw Owens now. Those groovy, cool sunglasses. Fouls this one down the first base line. Strike 2. Pops this one up straight up to the catcher, Tom Rahman, who's under it for out number 2.
Number 88.
Eagle Mandavi also has a cool set of shades. First and third, 2 outs, top of the first. Grounds one to the pitcher. Excuse me, Tom Rahman's going to actually field that. Oh, but Anglesmith drops it. And that's going to score a runner.
Number 25.
Miami now have another chance with 1 in scoring position. First and second. Double steal is on. But he guns him down for out number 3, but not before the Knights score 1. Knights up 1-0. Bottom of the first now. Kirky Turkeys. Domingo Ayala. Fouls that one back. 0-2. Also needing some shade. I guess it's really bright in Albuquerque. Outside ball 2. Full count now. Ricky Kwan on the bump. Gets his first strikeout of the day. Faces Ray Colson. Left-handed batter. Nope. My stream froze. Oh, there we go. Pop fly to center field. That one looks like it's going to be caught easily. Tom Rahman. Nice gun down in the top half of this inning. And honestly, a nice throw to first. It's too bad that was mishandled. 3-0. Takes for strike 1. Fouls this one back for a full count. Full count, 2 outs, bottom first. Ground ball to the third baseman, Layton. Throws over to first for out number 3. Ricky Rodriguez will lead it off for Miami in the top of the second. Herschel Hershey from the windup. Right-hander, with black glove, black hair, black hat, black trousers with turquoise stripe, and turquoise and yellow top. That one's going to be lined into center field for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 11.
Anthony Layton, third baseman. Again, a right-hander. This one could be 2. Ayala over to Colson. Throws over to Anglesmith, who catches it this time for an out. A double play. Vinny D. Another right-hander for the Knights, who blasts this one into right center. This might carry all the way. It's over the wall. It is gone. Miami Knights get a solo shot in the top of the second from Vinny D. Oh, just 1 pitch earlier, the Kirky Turkeys had cleared the bases, so it's only 1 run. But if you're a Knights fan, you'll take it. Ricky Kwan, batter for the Knights now, who faces his pitching opposition. Flies this one into right field. Charlie Bubblegum's under it for out number 3. Miami Knights get a home run, though. and increase their lead 2-0. Grounder to Moldavi. Over to Lambert, out number 1. Anglesmith now, the first baseman. Ricky Kwan. With the pink and black top, black trousers, and 3 pink stripes on each sock. The windup. Gets a strikeout at that last batter. Fouls this one back for the 1-2. Takes strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Turkeys. Into the top half of the third we go. Turkeys, no runs, no hits, 1 error. Knights, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. Colson fields the grounder. Over to Anglesmith for the out. Out number 1. Wes Connors now. Right fielder, right-handed right fielder for the Miami Knights. Full count. Oh, loses him. Miami draws a walk. Javier Brizzo, second baseman, left-handed second baseman. Swings for strike 1. Takes strike 2, the 0-2. Change up, inside. Flies out to center field. Outlaw Owens, right-handed left fielder. Oh, that one's going to get away from the catcher. The runner will advance. Tom Rahman drops one. The 2-2. 2 outs, top of the third. Fouls that one back. That one's going to bloop over the right. No, it's not. Mighty Bunch Jr.'s got it. It looked like it was going to bloop over the third baseman's head. But the Miami Knights come up empty that inning. Meals Wheels. Another right-handed left fielder. With Ricky Kwan. The windup. Grounder down the first base line. Lambert's got it, though, and fields it himself for out number 1. Mojo rising. Center fielder. Ricky Kwan, breaking ball. Started off. That's going to get fouled down the first base line. Another foul down the first base line. Breaking ball. Fouls it back. The 0-2. Fastball now. Another foul ball. Breaking ball. And that's going to be a base hit. Mojo Rising finally found his rhythm there. After being down in the count. Herschel Hershey now. The bunt is a pop. Oh! Rodriguez can't handle it, but Moldavi is going to throw it over to all the way. Excuse me. Moldavi's going to catch it for the fielder's choice, eliminating the lead runner and fast runner for the Turkeys. 2 outs now. Pitcher on first base, Herschel Hershey. You're not going to pinch run for him, obviously. It's too early in the game for that. But Ayala draws a walk. Now we have a runner in scoring position. Ray Colson. The left-hander takes strike 1. Ricky Kwan from the stretch. Breaking ball, strike 2. Fastball in there for strike 3 inside. Ray Colson swings and misses. Sits down the side. And the Knights escape. Eagle Mondavi. With the kind of low left elbow for the left-handed batter. He sort of brings it up when he wants to swing. Moldavi with that iconic white beard draws a walk. Ricky Rodriguez, another left-hander for the Miami Knights. Takes strike one. Runner on first, nobody out. Top of the fourth. Turkey's playing at home at Shaka Sports Turf against the Miami Knights. The 2-2 to Ricky Rodriguez. Pop fly into foul territory on the third base line. That's going to be caught by third baseman Mighty Bunch Jr. Anthony Layton. Pop flies behind home plate, but it's going to get out. Strike one. Another pop fly straight back. And again, gets out. 0-2. Close pitch, but ball one. Breaking ball. That's going to pop to Tom Rahman, who's going to catch that for the second out of the inning. Vinny D, 1 for 1 with a jack. The 2-1. Stolen base. He's in there safe. Got some speed, Moldavi. And the Knights draw another walk. So now we got a runner on first and second. And the pitcher comes to the plate. 2 outs. Top of the fourth for the Knights. Hershey is going to cover first base. Well, that was so fast. It was a good play. It's a good play by both the catcher and the first baseman in the end to get out number 3. Miami Knights go back to work. They go to the bottom of the fourth with a 2-0 lead. Breaking ball in there for a strike against Tom Rahman, catcher, left-handed. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Sits down Rahman, bringing up Charlie Bubblegum. Shades again. All these guys got shades. Charlie Bubblegum fouls it down the right field. Third base line. Ricky Kwan gets him for the strikeout. Swing and a miss. Titanius Anglesmith, first baseman. Oh, what a play by Layton. Jumps as high as he can. Snags it for out number 3. And now Miami will get a chance to bat. Teddy Lambert, left-handed first baseman. Blonde hair. Yellow shoes. Yellow bat. The 2-2. It's tough to get this guy out, Teddy Lambert. He's very good. Full count. Drive down the first base line, foul. Hershey. Mighty Bunch Jr. grounds that one. The left-hander throws it over to Anglesmith for the out. Wes Connors, right-handed right fielder. With that cool sleeve. Tom Rahman fields that one. For out number 2, Javier Brizzo for the Knights with a walk. 0 for 1. Hershey from the windup now. The 3-0. And Miami draw the walk. Outlaw Owens, excuse me. Oh, Hershey coming out of the game. After 4 2/3, they're going to the pen. Big, tasty, awesome meat. Comes into pitch for the Kirky Turkeys. Tom Rahman throws. Can't get the runner. Stolen base. Owens. From the stretch. Meat. Oh, catches the outside corner for strike 3. That was a heck of a pitch. Mighty Bunch Jr. is going to lead it off for the Turkeys in the bottom of the 5th. Ricky Kwan still on the mound for the Knights, doing very well. From the windup. Fouls that one down the third base line. Oh, well inside fastball. Swing and a miss. Mighty Bunch Jr. Ricky Kwan made him look very silly. Meals Wheels for the Turkeys. Kwan from the windup. The 2-1. Ground ball to Moldavi, who fields it. Ranges to his right. Throws over to Lambert for the out. That is 2 now for the Knights. Bottom of the 5th. Breaking ball for ball 1. Breaking ball inside, 79-mile-an-hour curve. Another curveball for strike. Fastball inside. Ball 3. Full count now. 2 outs. Bottom 5. Got him swinging. 3 outs go the Turkeys. And Eagle Mondavi come back to the plate for the Miami Knights. Strike zone's been pretty consistent this game for the umpire. This is going to be a pop fly. Tom Rahman is calling off the pitcher. Oh, and he drops it. And that's actually dropped into foul territory, so it's a 2-2. Full count now to Mondavi. Foul ball down the first base line. Mondavi draws the walk. Wow, what a really patient at bat, although he kind of did get away with that one there from that drop from Tom Rahman. He should have had that. Takes 2 fastballs in a row for strikes. 0-2. Breaking ball, ball 1. The 1-2 now. Big Tasty Awesome Meat looking pretty good. Colson over to Ayala for out number 1. The fielder's choice. Couldn't get 2, though. The ball was just hit a little too slowly for that second out. Big Tasty Awesome Meat going back to work. But that's going to get away from Rahman. Boy, Rahman's kind of having a rough game. Dropping foul balls. Getting crossed up from the pitcher. Anthony Layton. That one's lined into right field, but Bubblegum's right on it. He's going to catch it for out number 2. Runner's going to tag, though. Go over to third. Now we have a runner on third. 2 outs, top of the 6th. And that one's going to get through to right field for a base hit and score a run. Knights on the board again, 3-0. Ricky Kwan, the pitcher now. Man on first, 2 outs. Soon as I said Big Tasty Awesome Meat's having a nice pitching outing, he gives up a, I don't know, I guess it was a walk, stolen base, and then a hit. Pop fly into center field. Mojo Rising's under it, and that'll end the inning, but not before Miami score another run. 3-0. Knights over Turkeys. Big Tasty Awesome Meat comes out of the game. Karen Gobbles. Pinch hitting for the reliever. The 1-1. Fouls it back. 1-2. Ground ball to Eagle Mondavi, who throws it over to first for the out. Gobbles will sit down. Domingo Ayala, who lines that one just foul down the third base line. And that one's going to line into left field. Left fielder's not going to get it. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Outlaw Owens throws it in. But it's going to be a double for the Turkeys. Ray Colson. Left-hander. 2 outs. Runner in scoring position for the Turkeys. Ball inside. The 2-1 from the stretch. Ricky Kwan still in the game, having a game. Oh, and they're going to double up the Kirky Turkeys on some poor base running decision. And that's going to end the inning. Nigel York will come in for the pinch hitter.
The first baseman, number 14.
And Teddy Lambert, the left-hander, first baseman, 1 for 3 on the day with a double. Blast one into left field. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Meals Wheels will dish it back in, but not before the batter gets a double. I have such a short-term memory. Wes Connors, right fielder, 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. Drops that one in there for a strike. Looked like a cut fastball. Fouled that back. Another fastball is going to dribble to the second baseman over to Anglesmith for the out. Runner advances to third. Javier Brizzo, 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Fouls it down the third baseline. 0-2 now. Pops it straight back high in the air for Tom Rahman, who catches that one for out number 2. Outlaw Owens, cleanup batter for the Knights. At the plate. Righty on righty. Nigel York delivers. My stream froze. I didn't see what happened. Oh, here we go. Ayala over to Anglesmith, out number 3. That was pretty straightforward. Kirky Turkeys, no runs on 2 hits and 2 errors. The Miami Knights, 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Ricky Kwan still on the mound for the Miami Knights. Stretch time at the Shaka Sports Turf. Out number 1 comes quickly. 6-3 put out. Charlie Bubblegum takes strike 1. Pop fly down the third baseline. A nice breaking ball. That one's hit pretty well. Left field. But Owens is under it for out number 2. Titanius Anglesmith. Takes ball inside. Foul ball. Strike 1. Anglesmith. Foul ball down the first base line this time. Strike 2. And this one's going to ground over to Javier Brizzo, who throws over to first base for the out. That's going to be 1-2-3 for the Turks. Top of the 8th we go. Miami Knights, Eagle Mondavi leads it off. From the windup, Nigel York. "18 pitches into this affair. Anglesmith hit hard, but fields it cleanly. Takes it himself to the first base bag. Out number 1, Ricky Rodriguez. Catcher for the Knights will take strike 1 on a breaking ball. Nice diving play, but couldn't field it cleanly. Colson's going to clean it up and limit the damage. It's going to be an infield hit. Anthony Layton, third baseman for the Knights. One out, top of the 8th. Runner on first, the 1-1. High curveball for ball 2. Fastball, strike 2. The 2-2 now. Checks the runner. Very fast runner, indeed. York checks him again. Deals this time. Curveball into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. We have only one out. Runner on first, runner on second. Pretty speedy runner in scoring position. This could add to the Knights' lead. Vinny D, 2 for 2. With a homer, and a single, and a walk. Having a very good game. Wow, I didn't even realize. From the stretch, Nigel York, double steal. But he draws the walk, and it's for naught. Ricky Kwan's going to stay in the game. They want him going the distance. Oh, my gosh, he hits one very nice into the gap in right center. That's going to score at least 1. Charlie Bubblegum's going to throw it back. Nope, 2 runs. That's going to be a 2 RBI double for the pitcher, Ricky Kwan. Ooh, the damage. Damage done. Knights lead this game 6-0. Sorry, I think I said only 2 runs scored. 3 runs scored. That was a 3 RBI double. Nigel York comes out of the game. Vicky Summers takes his place after 1 bad pitch. Wes Connors 0 for 3 with a walk. Fastball outside, 1-1. The 3-1. Missed it. Summers walks him. Javier Brizzo. Blast one into left field. That's going to get over the left fielder's head all the way to the wall. Meals wheels. Throws it back in. That's going to score 2 runs and increase the Knights' lead to 8.
Now batting the left fielder, number 17.
Another double in this inning. Top of the 8th. 8-0 Knights on top of the Turkeys, who are playing at home. Fly ball into right field to end the inning. Charlie Bubblegum catches that one, but not before the Miami Knights come up big with 2 separate doubles at 3 and 2 RBIs each. Mighty Bunch Jr. leads it off for the Turkeys. Ricky Kwan still throwing gas in the bottom of the 8th. Strike 3. Gets him swinging. Meals wheels. Ricky Kwan's on 9 strikeouts this game. That's unbelievable. Only 2 hits. 7 1/3 innings pitched. Oh, that one's lined to Mondavi for out number 2. Mojo rising. Center fielder now for the Turkeys. 1 for 2 with a single. Breaking ball for a ball. 2-2. Fastball right down the middle. Lambert's got it, though. Nice diving play to his right. Who dishes it over to Kwan, who covers the bag for out number 3. Great pitching from Ricky Kwan tonight. In line for player of the game for sure. Especially with those 3 RBIs. Mondavi lines this one into left field. This is going to get another base runner for the Knights in the top of the 9th. Rick Rod who's still got the same piece of gum in he's had since the beginning of the game. Fastball, strike one. The 2-1. Vicky Summers, that one gets away from Rahman, and that's going to give another base to Mandavi. A speedy runner. This one's going to be a pop fly to right field. Charlie Bubblegum's going to get it. Mandavi tags, though. Gets to third. Miami Knights now have a runner at third base. Anthony Layton, top of the ninth, one out. And that one's going to drive to center field. Oh, and it's going to get past the center fielder and score one easy. He's going to have at least a triple. He might try for home. We'll see. He's going for it. The inside the park home run is a success. Home run. A 2-run homer in the top of the ninth for the Miami Knights. Boy, you don't see those very often. But given that the park that we're playing in and the circumstances of that dive, doesn't surprise me. Mojo Rising just mistiming the dive and costing 4 bases for the Knights on that hit. Julia Louis-Dreyfus pinch hitting for the Knights. Looks like they finally took out their clutch starter. Ricky Kwan won't get a chance to finish the game, but he is on par for the win as the Miami Knights take a 10-0 lead into the bottom of the ninth. Kirky Turkeys have a mountain to climb if they want to win this one. Vicky Summers is going to get subbed out for Dix between her legs. Pinch hitting. Anthony Layton, wow, dives to his left. Great play. Throws over to Lambert for out number 1. That's great defense. Moldavi ranges to his right. Throws over for out number 2. Kirky Turkeys down to their final out. Ray Colson. The 1-2. Little dribbler to third base. Anthony Layton's got it. Throws it over to first for out number 3. That's ball game. Miami Knights win on just an absolutely dominant performance from Ricky Kwan and the Knights' blazing offense. 10 runs on 11 hits. Turkeys only get 2 hits on the game and no runs. Absolutely dominating performance from Miami. Ricky Kwan, for me, is player of the game. But given there were a couple homers in this one, don't know if he'll get it. I guess we'll see. Oh, look at that. Number 1 on the list. Starting pitcher Ricky Kwan. 2 hits, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Vinny D and Anthony Layton, a home run each. 2 RBIs each. Very nice performance from Miami tonight. 10-0 is your final. I'm Biscuit Basher, and we'll be right back. Well, hello, BHB. Welcome to Season 5, Week 3, Day 3 of our regular season. Season 5 already. Holy moly. I've been around since, I guess, Season 2. I was drafted as a, this is Biscuit Basher, that is, as a San Juan Cazador back when San Juan was a team. And we made it all the way to the finals, played the Cleveland Steamers, got beaten. And then I moved over to New York. And I've been with New York for 2 full seasons now, going on 3. Up next, it looks like we've got the, what was it though? Wild Things in the Man Meats? Or was it the Jokers? I don't remember. We'll find out in a minute. I guess I could look it up on Discord. Game's going live. LA Wild Things versus the Man Meats. Ah, there we go. Problem solved. To El Viejo Stadium we go, where the Man Meats have decided to host their team this year. The LA Wild Things are, where is my notes? 5-5 on the season, and are going to begin the batting here against Gregor von Gerbert. Gregor von Gerbert. That's going to be tough to say. Gerbert issues a walk in the first at bat. Dick Slack Tallywhack. Second baseman, breaking ball in for a strike. High, ball 1. Stealing. Oh, they're going to get 2 on this. Close play, though, because of the attempted steal. But guns them both down. Gerbert's got 2 outs. And a liner over to Phillips for out number 3. Sits down the side. Meats give up no hits and only 1 base runner. And Alejandro Kirk goes to work for the LA Wild Things. Left-handed starter. Gets him to ground to Tallywhack. Left-hander throws it over to Anthony for the out. Nicholas Orinoco. I've got it. Pops this one sky high to left field at the edge of the warning track, though. Strawberry stops, catches it for out number 1. The wind up, down the third baseline. Stevens dives to his right, catches it, and throws it over to first, and not in time. He just not quite enough strength to get that out, but wow, what a defensive play. Dan Gleasack, excuse me. I'm bad at English. Pop fly to Strawberry for out number 3. And the Wild Things sit down the Man Meats, but not before giving up a hit. But hits don't mean jack if you don't score any runs. It's only the second inning, though. Inside for ball 1. Devin Anthony, first baseman, right-hander. Against the righty, Von Gerbert. With the bright white uniform, trousers, shirt, hat. The pink socks, pink belt, I think. Nope, no pink belt, white belt. Pink sleeves, and pink brim of the hat. Fouls this back, 2-2. Inside for ball 3, full count. Von Gerbert delivers, and it's a liner right up the middle for a base hit. Center fielder throws it to Orinoco. Guess you don't need to know that bit. That was a really good at bat. Skylar Stevens. Right-hander leaning way back on his right leg. His left leg almost straight in the batter's box. Fastball strike one, 3-1. Takes strike two, full count. Runner on first, nobody out. Fouls this one back to the third base bleachers. Draws a walk. Fastball inside. That's going to move the runner into scoring position and put himself on first base. Left-hander, or a left-handed batter. That one gets away from Filter Snatch, but the runners do not advance. Filter Snatch, very good catcher. The 3-1 now. Von Gerbert delivers right up the middle. That's going to go to left center field into the gap for a multi-base hit. That's going to score 2 runs. And the Wild Things are on the board. Top of the second.
The left fielder, number 18.
Top of the second, nobody out. Darryl Strawberry now. The runner in scoring position. Fastball down the middle, fouls it back. Another fastball outside, 1-2. Another fastball down the third baseline, barely foul. High fastball, pops it to left field. Gleesac's under that one. Throws it back in, no advancement on the run.
Number 3.
So the LA Wild Things go back to work. Try to get that runner home. Oh! Von Gerbert goes down on a comebacker. And that's going to put the runners at the corners for the LA Wild Things. Gerbert comes out. His day is done. He is injured. Body contusion is the report. Felter Snatch fields it. Throws over to...
Now batting, the center fielder, number 24.
Ugh. I hope Gerbert's all right. That looked just horrible. I feel like the international man meets get pitchers hit all the time. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Storm Phillips,
34.
first baseman for the man meets. Another batting position where they lean way back on their right foot. And the left leg is almost straight. Right-handed batter. Lines this one into right field, but Nickens is under it for out number 1. Pretty well hit, but right to the right fielder. Donnie Danks. Left-handed third baseman. Left-hander Alejandro Kirk having a very good start so far. But ball 4 on this one walks the batter. Reed Johnson comes up for the Meats. From the stretch now, Kirk. It's given up 1 hit and 1 walk. Runner at first. 1 out, bottom of the second. The Man Meats are hosting the Los Angeles Wild Things at El Viejo Stadium. Called strike 3. Kirk sits him down. Kendrick Bradley, the left-handed second baseman, pops this one straight back. Catcher's under this one. That's going to be out number 3. Snowball. Forgot his name.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Dick Slap. Tallywhack.
27.
Alex Darr, relief pitcher for the Meats. The redhead from Dublin, Ireland. This one's going to go all the way back to the wall in right center. And Dick Slap Tallywhack's going to have a double.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 69.
Pabst Bear Hatman. Grandpa from Des Moines, Iowa. Solid shortstop. The 3-1. A liner into right field. Can't handle it. Perry, that's going to score a run. I can't believe he went on that. The runner went on that. Really not knowing if that was going to be caught or not. Lucky for him, it wasn't, and the LA Wild Things add one to the board. 3-0. Alex Starr.
Now batting, the third baseman, number
2,
23.
1 out now for the Meats. Skylar Stevens draws a walk in the second inning. Oh, called strike 3.
Now batting,
Sits down the batter, Deacon Nickens now for the Wild Things. A 2 RBI double earlier in the game. Fouls this one back 0-2. The 1-2 from the stretch. Alex Starr delivers. Ball 2. The left-hander delivers again. Another foul. Deacon Nickens makes contact down the left field line, but it's foul. Gleasack can't quite get there. It's too far away. This one's a grounder to second. This could end the inning. Phillips gets that one for out number 3. LA Wild Things score one, though, and lead the game 3-0 on 5 hits.
pitcher, number 17.
Pitcher now for the Meats. Up to bat first. Behind 0-2. Kirk gets him to line out to the shortstop for the first out of the inning. Russ Perry, top of the order now for the Meats. Kirk's got a tribal tattoo on his upper left arm, the arm he uses to pitch with. Oh, a liner to the second baseman who it goes off his glove into center field. Henderson throws it back in. That one's definitely going to go down as a hit. There was no way they were going to be able to field that one. Meats drive one to right field, but Nickens is under it. Keep the runner at first base. Out number 2. Top of the third. Excuse me, bottom of the third. Oh, Burr Hatman's got that one all the way to first. Not in time. Good fielding, though, from the shortstop. Keeping the runner at second base. I think the runner at first would have easily gotten to third had he not fielded that cleanly. That one's going to be hit up the middle for a base hit. The runner's going to go. The play at the place is going to be close. It's not in time. The man Meats are on the board. Stormy Phillips. Storm Phillips. Stormy Phillips. Stormy Daniels. Stormy Phillips. Storm Phillips. Okay, I've got it right. Dick slap over to first. For the out. Man Meats are on the board. 3 hits in that inning alone. Still trail the LA Wild Things by 2 runs. The catcher, I am Snowball. For the Wild Things, left hand. Checks the swing for ball 1. Hitting the right center gap. That's going to go to the wall. Bounce off the wall. And Johnson's going to throw it into the infield, but not before Snowball gets 2 bags for his first double of the game. Kirk. Now batting for the Wild Things. Bunts down the first base line, and it's a good one. Phillips throws over to the Dar for out number 2, but does advance the runner successfully. Runner on third, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Tricky Henderson. Oh, nice breaking ball for strike 2. 1-2. Fouls it back. Alex Starr. The 2-2. Relief pitcher for the Meats. Hanging in there. Inside. Full count. 2 out. Runner on third. Lines down the first base line, and that's going to stay fair. Score a run and run all the way to the wall. Perry's going to throw it in. But he's going to get a double.
Now batting, the second baseman. Now pitching.
Darr's going to come out of the game. He's already given up 2 earned runs on 2 1/3 innings pitched. And make way for Chaim Tuvia. Chaim Tuvia. I don't know.
Now batting, the third baseman. Number 13.
LA Wild Things increase their lead by 1. It's a 4-1 ball game. Meats playing at home in El Viejo. Bottom of the 4th. Alejandro Kirk still on the bump for the Wild Things, but gives up a hit here into left field. Strawberry fields it cleanly. It's a 1-bagger.
Now batting, the center fielder. Number 9.
Reed Johnson's 0 for 1 on the day. Center fielder for the Meats. Man Meats trail in the standings. They're 3-7. Full count now, Reed Johnson. Driven to center field, but Henderson is right on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman. Number 30.
Meats are 5.5 games behind the Miami Knights, who top the table at 9 wins and 2 losses on 11 games played. We are already a quarter away through the season.
Number 61.
And now the Man Meats have 2 runners on bases with only 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Kirk deals, but not before a successful bunt, and moves both runners into scoring position and no force play. Russ Perry, top of the order now for the Man Meats, has a chance to drive in a couple, but he's behind 0-2. And that's a pop fly to right field. It's going to get down, though, and it's going to score both runs. A 2 RBI single for the Man Meats. And that cuts the lead to 1. Pop fly. Second baseman probably going to call this one. And that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. But the Man Meats do some damage when they can and make this a very close ball game all of a sudden. 4 runs on 7 hits for the Wild Things. 3 runs on 6 for the Man Meats. Tuvia with that nice bunt, moving the runners over, helping the Man Meats with that second run. That was very nice baseball from the Man Meats there. Nice classic baseball. Devin Anthony with those thick eyebrows is going to come up to the plate after LA draws a walk, and that's going to be a base hit right up the middle. They now have 2 runners on first and second with nobody out.
The third baseman. Number 23.
Skylar Stevens. Right-hander. Drives one into right field, but it's going to be right at Perry. Runner's going to tag, go all the way to third. He's going to make it just barely in time. Runner's now at the corners
Number 35.
for the Wild Things. That's going to squeeze through into right field. and score the run from third base. Another base hit for the Wild Things. Now they increase their lead again, 5-3. Darryl Strawberry. Takes strike two, the 1-2 now. From the stretch, Tuvia, the right-hander. Pops this one down the first base line. That looks like it's going to get to the seats. Foul. Pops this one now to the catcher. It's going to be called infield fly. Felter snatch under that one for the out. I am Snowball. Next to his counterpart, Felter snatch, the left-hander. Felter snatch. Can't hold on, but he keeps it kind of near him to hold the runners at first and second. The 1-2, 2 outs, top of the fifth. And swing and a miss. Snowball strikes out to end the inning. LA get one back, though. Increase their lead, 5-3. Big boy, Felter snatch. Now at the plate. Left-hander. High ball two, the 2-1 from Alejandro Kirk. He's on 61 pitches now, 4 innings pitched. 6 hits. He draws the walk there, Felter snatch. Gleasack, another left-hander. Again, Kirk's got 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 6 hits. Gives up a hit here. It's going to advance the runner. So Kirk's given up a walk and a hit so far. Nobody out. Man meets looking dangerous again. Stormy Phillips. Bottom of the fifth. The LA Wild Things, 5-5, 500 on the season so far. 3.5 back from the leaders, the Knights. This one's going to be a hit into center field, and that's going to score a runner from second. It's 5-4 meets. Nobody out. Donnie Danks, left-handed third baseman, 1-for-1 with a walk. Meets trail by 1. 1 runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Dribbler to second base. This is going to move the runners, though. It's too slow to get 2. But LA get the fielder's choice. Alejandro Kirk's coming out. Molecular. Oh, that's a double switch. Oh, they're going to take out Snowball, I think. Oh, yeah, they did. They took out Snowball to put in Chungus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Chungus is among us. And that's going to be a hit into right field. That's going to score 1. It's going to hold the runner from second at third base. And so now we have runners at the corners. Tie ball game. International Man-Mates make their comeback in the 5th inning. Oh, Chungus strikes him out. Two outs. Bottom of the 5th. Runners on the corners. Oh, it gets away. 1 runner advances, but not the runner to score. 2 in scoring position now, though, for Tuvia. They're going to let him bat. He's going to ground out, though, to Anthony, who fields it cleanly and takes it to the bag. Tie ball game. 5 runs on 9 hits for both teams, top of the 6th. Loki Piddlestick. Piddlestick sits down after 3 consecutive strikes. Tuvia, 2-0. The 2-1. Full count now. Foul down the third base line. Draws the walk. Dick slap tallywhack now for LA. 1 out, 1 on. Tuvia has given up an earned run. 2 hits, 2 walks on 1 2/3 innings pitched. His pitch counts at 35. That one's going to go into left field for a base hit. And now we have 2 on and 1 out for Paps Perhatman. Fouls it back, 0-2. Ground ball into left field. Is that going to score a run? No, he's going to hold the runner. And now the bases are loaded for Devin Anthony, who's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Blasts one down the first base line, but it's foul. Takes outside, ball 1. Ball 2, the 2-1. He's ahead of the count. Anthony lines out to the infield that's playing in. And now they're going to go to the pen. Theodore Crunkleton. Oh, the runners are going. This is going to be close. Oh, they're going to catch him in a rundown. Oh, this is a base running just fiasco for the LA Wild Things. And the Man Meats get basically a free out and move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Devin Anthony, nice dive to his left. Throws over to Chungus, who covers first base for out number 1. That was good defense right there. Orinoco. 0 for 3 on the day. Strikes out on 3 pitches. Filter snatch, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. He's had a very good game. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. Tie ball game, 5-5. That's hit very hard, but it's hooking foul. Felter snatch, the 1-2. That one's going to line into center field, though, for a base hit. Felter snatch is on for a 3rd time this game. No, 4th time. 3rd time? Crap, I don't remember. Doesn't matter. He's on in the 6th, and he's going to steal. And his counterpart's going to throw him out. Felter snatch gets gunned down from the substitute catcher.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, number 23.
Out number 3. Man Meats go back to work. Top of the 7th. Crunkleton. Only recorded 1 out in the previous inning on 1 pitch. It's got the count full now, though. But Stevens draws a walk.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 30.
Deacon Nickens, 2 for 3, double and a single, with 3 RBIs. 1-1 the count now. He's going to steal. Oh, and he's going to get done down by Felter snatch. Now both catchers have a caught stealing on their resume today. Deacon Nickens strikes out swinging. And in the span of 3 pitches, the Man Meats have 2 outs and nobody on base. Darryl Strawberry now. The 2-1 from the windup. Crunkleton breaking ball in there for a strike. Kazem Swinging, Darryl Strawberry sits down, and so does the side. It's stretch time here at El Viejo. Dan Gleasack with the pencil-thin mustache in the left-handed batter's box. 0-2. Chungus ahead in the count, 1-2. And Bear Hatman's going to make a nice diving play to his right, but he's so far from the bag now. He's not going to be able to get it over in time. Infield hit for the Meats. Stormy Daniels lines it into center. Can't hang on to it, but keeps it in front of him. Runner's going to go to third, and he's going to make it safe. Runners at the corners. For the Man Meats, nobody out. Bottom of the 7th. And Donnie Danks is at the plate. Chungus, left-hander from the stretch. Oh, strikes him out on a nice curveball in the zone. Well, that's going to be the first out of the inning now. The Wild Things have a chance for 2. Reed Johnson, center fielder, going to take 2 consecutive breaking ball strikes. He's going to just lay down a bunt. Boy, that was risky. Kind of paid off for him. I mean, now they have 2 runners in scoring position. But now 2 outs. Bradley takes ball 1, the 1-1. Little dribbler to third base. Stevens throws it over to first, throws it over his head. Man Meats take the lead. That's going to bring another runner home. And he's going to try for third. He's going to make it. The errant throw goes from no runs in out number 3 to 2 runs and a triple. Although it's not going to be recorded as a triple. It's going to be recorded as an error. Meats take the lead and take advantage of the bad throw by the third baseman. Theodore Crunkleton back to work for the Meats. Top of the 8th. Little grounder over to second base. Bradley's got it, throws it over to first for the out.
Now batting the catcher, number 55.
Little blooper over to the second baseman who catches it easily for out number 2. Tricky Henderson, the right-handed center fielder, 1 for 2 on the day. Double and 2 walks. Behind 0-2. Checks his swing. Barely. Doesn't go around. But pops this one up. Third baseman is calling off the pitcher. And Danks is under that one for out number 3. Mother Coconuts pitching now for the LA Wild Things from the pen.
The right fielder, number 18.
Broken bat on this one. And the first baseman's going to have this one for out number 1. Orinoco, shortstop for the Man Meats. 0 for 4 on the day. The 1-2. Little bloop into shallow right center. It's going to drop. And it's going to get past 2 defenders. But not before the center fielder fields it cleanly and limits the damage to 1 bag. Howie Filter snatch. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Man on first. 92-mile-an-hour fastball from Coconuts. From the stretch. And he issues a walk. 2 runners on for the Meats. Gleasack trying to add to their lead. 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Pretty good day, but he pops out behind home plate to Piddlesticks. And that'll bring up Stormy Daniels. First baseman for the Man-Meats. He's going to pop this one high into right field. It's pretty deep, too. Right field is at the warning track, though. And Nickens is under it and catches that one for out number 3. Last chance for the LA Wild Things. Dick Slap Tallywhack, top of the 9th. He's 2 for 4 with a double and a single. Theodore Crunkleton had a very nice game. He's only given up a walk on 2 1/3. The 2-2. Strike 3 swinging. He is out. Crunkleton records another strikeout. Paps Bear Hatman, 2 singles, RBI, and a walk. 2 for 3. Takes strike 2, the 1-2. Early on that one, foul ball down the first base line. The right-hander, left-hander. High fastball, swing and a miss. Strike 3, another recorded strikeout for the Meats. And the Wild Things are down to their final out. But that's going to bloop into center field for a base hit. Wild Things now have the tying run coming to the plate. Skylar Stevens, he is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 walks. Slider, 2 inside, though, for ball 1. Fastball outside, ball 2. Fastball in there for a strike. Slider, 2-2. Inside, runners are going to go. And that's going to be a walk. Crunkleton can't get that final strike. Now we have the winning run. Oh, that's not a winning run. I'm sorry. It'd be the leading run, the go-ahead run. At the plate. Tying run at first. Deacon Nickens, right fielder, left-hander. 2 outs, top 9, 2-2. Strike 3, he's out. Man-Meats win, 7-5. In a comeback performance in their home stadium, Man-Meats squeak out a victory. What a game. Starting pitcher of the Man-Meats gets taken out by a comebacker, immediately subbed. Claim that one, by the way. And the bullpen goes to work, and Crunkleton gets the job done and the win for the International Man-Meats. Chungus takes the loss. Deacon Nickens, your player of the game, with a 3 RBI double. Howie Feltersnatch, 3 for 3. Dan Gleasack, he's 3 for 5. No real standout performances in this game, but a couple of defensive errors cost the Wild Things something like 3 or 4 runs. Well, anyway, that was entertaining. We got one more game coming up. I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll do another. Thanks, Tom. That's nice of you to say. Well, up next, it looks like we've got the Vegas Jokers against the Atlanta Rippers. Vegas is looking good these days. They are 8-2 on the season, looking to tie the league-leading Miami Knights at 9-2. Only a half game back. Atlanta Rippers, on the other hand, are 400 at 4-6, 4.5 games back, and half game out of the last playoff spot. But it's a long season, like say only a quarter of the way through. Spud Perkins going to lead off for the Jokers. And T. Spiller are on the mound for Atlanta. Is this the Biganta Bowl? I think this is the Biganta. How do you say it? I don't know. I think it's the Biganta Bowl. And if that's the case, this ballpark has the largest foul ground territory, I think, of any park. And so it could, stuff like that can affect scores at a season-long level. Speaking of which, out number 1 in this game is a foul ball behind home plate. Dick Francis, third baseman, right-hander for the Jokers. Spiller dishes, gives up a walk. Mike Twinscrew, the right-handed first baseman. Now the Rippers have 2 on. The Jokers have 2 on. And 1 out. Am I peeking? I'm going to turn my volume down just a little bit. It says I was maxed out.
Now batting the catcher, number 99.
Bases loaded now for the Rippers. The Jokers. Only 1 out, top of the first. Mr. Hugo, the right-handed catcher. That's going to be a soft line drive over to the shortstop, who's going to hold all the runners and grab the second out of the inning. Rippers trying to limit the damage here. And this is going to be a pop fly to shallow left. And it looks like this could end it. And it does. Kingsley under that one. And after 3 walks, the Las Vegas Jokers come up with nothing. And the Rippers are up to bat first. Benny Rodriguez, center fielder, against A.J. Stryker, who had an amazing start last week, who went 9 innings pitched, and I think only 2 hits given up and no earned runs. Complete game shutout. Gets the first out here in the bottom of the first. Parker Thomas grounds one into right field. This is going to go for a base hit. Krieg throws it to the infield. J.E. Rocker. I need to learn these guys' names. Lilium Rosario. Shortstop for the Rippers. Rippers with the white helmets, home helmets. With the white trousers with the green stripe. Navy sleeves. White uniforms and green lettering. Jokers have on their away grays. The left-handed striker dishes a Fastball inside. This is going to go into foul territory, and Hugo's going to catch it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 7.
Skylar Kingsley now. The right-handed left fielder. Curveball in there for a strike. Kingsley behind, 0-2. Oh, nice curveball in there for strike 3. Skylar gets the K, sits the side down. No runs and only 1 hit.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Skylar? Excuse me, Striker. Skylar was the batter.
That's inside.
Tom Krieg,
Ball that's low.
the right fielder with that robbery of a home run last week
Ball that's up.
to keep Striker's complete game shutout intact. This is going to be a line drive into right field. Thomas is under it
Batting, the shortstop,
for the out.
number 55.
Oh, it's Johnny Rocker. Johnny Rocker, shortstop for the Las Vegas Jokers.
No, that's inside.
The 2-2s. Ground ball to shortstop Rosario. Throws over to East and West
Now
for the out.
batting, the pitcher, number 9.
AJ Stryker in the batter's box for the Jokers. Spiller. Oh, Stryker. Noble dives to his right with a great play to throw over to East and West for the out. Number 3. That was good defense right there from Atlanta.
Third baseman, number 79. That's low.
Thomas Noble now, right-hander. Dribbles that one foul, the 1-2.
Ball outside.
The 2-2. Striker from the windup. That one's going to go to Johnny Rocker, who throws over to first. Mike Twinscrew for the out.
Second baseman, number 8.
Dixon Yamada,
That's high.
left-handed second baseman. Takes 2 outside balls. Back-to-back strikes now, 2-2.
Ball outside.
Checks the swing, full count, 1 out.
Your base.
And Mudda draws a walk.
Now batting, the catcher, number 39.
Benji Carlson, the catcher. Pops this one into foul territory on the first base line. Is they going to get there? No. Remains foul, 0-2.
Ball that's outside.
AJ Stryker from the stretch now. Gets him looking. Stryker sits him down, and now will face her opposing pitcher,
17.
T. Spiller, who swings at the first pitch for strike 1.
No, that's high.
Spiller. The very low stance. It's going to hit the third base bag and go all the way to the wall, moving the runner from first all the way to third. Spiller's going to stay at first. Doesn't have the legs, but it's going to put a runner in scoring position.
Number 12.
2 outs now.
No, high.
Bottom of the second. Rippers have a chance here, but he's going to ground one to Twinscrew, and he's going to take it himself all the way to the bag for out number 3. Rippers get a hit from the pitcher,
The second baseman, number 4.
but don't get any runs. Spiller goes back to work.
Ball high. Low.
Perkins drew a walk in the first.
No, inside.
Changeup misses. 3-1. Full count now. This is going to be a ground ball to Rosario. Over to East and West. Out number 1.
Batting, the center fielder, number 38.
Gunny McGuire, 0 for 1. That's going to be a dribble over to Yamada.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 17.
Yo mama. Dick Francis drew a walk in the first. The right-handed third baseman fouls one back for strike 2 and swings through that one, strike 3, sits down the side. And the bottom of the third we go. Parker Thomas
Now batting,
starts it off for Atlanta.
fielder, number 42. Ball high.
Up and in, ball 1. Breaking ball. Hit to shallow right center, but it's a hanger. Krieg is under that one for out number 1. Lilian Rosario, left-handed shortstop for the Rippers. Takes ball 2. Swings through that one, strike 1. Takes a low fastball, strike 2. Up and in, full count. Pops this one down the third base line. It's in foul territory, but Britton is under it. Out number 2. East and West. 0 for 1 in the first. First pitch, pop fly, shallow center. Shortstop's got it. Johnny Rocker calls him off for the out. And a third of the game is gone. Jokers go back to work. Mike Twinscrew is your man to lead things off in the top of the 4th. Swings at the first pitch. Dribbler to the Dixon Yamada. And Yamada. And Yamada. Throws it over to the first for the out. Mr. Hugo. Right-handed batter. Swings at a changeup. Wasn't ready for that one, though. Dixon Yamada fields that one cleanly for out number 2. 2 ground balls for Spiller this inning. 3 2/3 innings pitched. 1 strikeout, 3 walks given up. No hits, though. Britton lines out to Dixon Yamada. Dixon Yamada made all 3 plays that inning. Fun fact. And the Rippers now lead off Skylar Kingsley. Nice curveball in there for a strike. Pops this one into right field. Looks like he's got it. Krieg catches that one for out number 1. Thomas Noble, right-handed third baseman, versus the left-handed AJ Stryker. Pops him out on one, or pops him up on 1 pitch to the center fielder. And that's going to be out number 2. Dixon Yamada has got a lot of touches in this game offensively. Swings on the first pitch. 0-1. AJ Stryker drops a curveball, strike 2. Fastball right down the middle. Yamada's popped this one up to the catcher. Quick 1-2-3 inning for AJ Stryker. Into the top of the 5th we go.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 77.
Tom Krieg. Changeup's in there for a strike. 0-2. Ground ball to the shortstop. Oh! Ranges to her left. Can't get there in time. That's going to go down for a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 55.
Pitchers duel we have here in Atlanta. T. Spiller, 4 innings pitched, 1 hit. 1 hit? Yeah, 1 hit, 3 walks. Pretty good quality start. A blast down the third base line, but it's foul. Johnny Rocker just missed that one. But that's going to shoot into center field for a base hit. Spiller now give up 2 hits but face A.J. Stryker. Nobody out. 2 on. Ball outside. Runners are going to try to advance, and they're going to succeed. Now 2 runners are in scoring position. Double play not available. And A.J. Stryker pops to the the away dugout, but it gets into the dugout. Ground ball to shortstop. They're going to throw to third for the tag out. That scores a run for the Las Vegas Jokers, but they do get the lead runner and now have a pitcher at first base. All things considered, that was pretty good defensively from Atlanta. Although that, on the other hand, diving play by Noble didn't work out so well, and another infield hit has been given up. Gunny McGuire, 0 for 2, 1 out. Top of the 5th, 1-0. Las Vegas Jokers on top of Atlanta. That's a little bloop into center field. They're going to try to score, and the throw is not in time. Jokers score again. Now they have 2 fast runners on first and second, and still only 1 out. Change up. Fools the batter, pops him up to right center. Runner's going to tag and go to third. So now we have runners on the corners, 2 outs. The Jokers have scored 2 runs. And Spiller's day is done. She was having such a good game and really only gave up 2 earned runs. I'm very shocked by that move. Weston East now comes in as a long reliever for the Rippers. And that's going to be a hit up the middle, base hit. RBI single for the Jokers. Jokers now have 3 runs this inning. And a runner on first and second. Chopper over to first, east and west. Takes it himself for out number 3, but the damage is done. Jokers on top 3-0 on 5 hits in that 1 inning. Benji Carlson, catcher for the Rippers. 0 for 1 on the day. The 2-1. That one's going to get down for a base hit into left field. Weston East, long reliever against Stryker. 4 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 walks. Oh, poor base running by the Rippers there. And that's going to be a double play. Base is empty, 2 outs. B-Rod at the plate. But that's hit deep into right center field. That one has a chance. It's gone. Home run for the Rippers. And now they're on the board. Oh, that base running really cost them, though. That cost them an extra run. Could easily be 3-2 right now. Solo shot, though. Rippers are on the board. Parker Thomas, right-handed right fielder against the left-handed A.J. Stryker. He's going to line out. Oh, it's going to get over the shortstop's glove into left center. McGuire takes a nice angle, though, fields it and limits the damage to 1 base. Lilium Rosario, 0 for 1 with a walk. And that's going to... Oh, it's going to just drop in for a base hit. McGuire can't field it cleanly after diving forward. Runners on the corners now for the Rippers. This has all happened with 2 outs, ladies and gentlemen. East and West is your batter now against Stryker, who's getting a little tired out there. 77 pitches thrown. Well, that one's down. And that's going to give a base, but it's not going to give up a run. 2 runners in scoring position now, second and third. And they're going to walk East and West. Skylar Kingsley now. 2 outs, bases loaded, and they're going to... Striker's day is done. Rapid Raccoon, your reliever for the Jokers. Swings through that slider. Strike 2, 0-2. And that's going to be a little chopper to first base. That could end the inning. Twin Screw takes it himself for out number 3. But the Rippers cut the lead to 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 84.
Doug Britton now for the Jokers. Top of the 6th. West and East. Left-handed long reliever. Has the long trousers. Kind of long hair. That one's going to get down for a base hit. B-Rod throws that one back into the infield.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 77.
Krieg. 1 for 2. Base hit. The 1-1. Man on first. Nobody out. That one's going to get... Is that going to get down? It is. B-Rod fields it off the bounce, but they're going to actually get the force play at second.
Shortstop, number 55.
That's pretty wild play. That was a... What is that? An 8-4 put out? You don't see that too often. So now there's 1 out. Still a runner on first. And that's a ground ball to the third baseman. This could be 2. Yamada throws it over to first. East and West not quite in time.
Number 0.
But the Rippers do get the fielder's choice. And now there's 2 outs in the top of the 6th.
That's outside. Ball high.
Rabid Raccoon. Pitcher v. pitcher. The 2-2 count. 2 outs.
Strike 3, you're out.
Swings through that one. Strike 3. That is the 3rd out of the inning. In the bottom of the 6th we go. 3 runs on 6 hits, the Jokers. On top of 1 run on 3 hits, Atlanta Rippers.
Baseman, number 79.
Ball high.
Rabid Raccoon. Oh, that's hit well into the right center gap. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Could be at least 2 bases. And there he's going to stop him at 2. Rippers have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Dixon Yamada,
Number 8.
second baseman, left-hander versus the right-hander. Rabid Raccoon. Dixon Yamada featuring that green bat. He's 0 for 1 with a walk today.
Outside.
Behind in the count, 1-2.
That's low.
Takes low for ball 2. Close pitch. That one's high, and that looks like it's going to... Well, that looked like that was going to drop, but I'd have been wrong. Out number 1. Dixon Yamada flies out to center.
That's outside.
Little dribbler to the diving Mike Twin Screw to his right, but pitcher covers the bag for out number 2. Nice defensive play.
Ball, that's
Ooh,
outside.
looks like we have an injury report. A tweaked groin for Carlson.
No, that's inside.
Ellie Sattler, pinch hitter for the Rippers, breaks the bat on that one. Mike Twin Screw fields it himself. That should be out number 3. My stream cut out for a second. Yep, out number 3. Crozier McCoy, new reliever
The second
for the Atlanta Rippers.
now in the game, number 17.
We have a catcher sub because we have an injury.
Ball, that's low.
Boy, a couple of injuries in quick succession for the Atlanta Rippers, who couldn't score in that last inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 38.
Gunny McGuire now. He's 1 for 3 with a single.
That's inside.
Ahead in the count, 3-0.
That's ball 4.
And that's going to be ball 4. Gets away from him.
Now batting, the third
Vegas is on bases.
number 17.
Fouls that one back. Dick Francis, 0 for 2 with a walk. Top of the 7th, 1 out. Runner on first. Jokers lead the Atlanta Rippers 3-1. And that's a ground ball over to third base. This could be 2. Yamada over to West. And he got him. Double play. Sits down the Jokers. It's stretch time here at the Biganta Bowl. B-Rod, center fielder, top of the order now for the Rippers. Oh, and he makes quick work of them. Swings through that one, strike 3. Out number 1, Rabid Raccoon records his first K. Oh, he gets hit in the head. Brutal. Brutal shot.
The shortstop now pitching, number 29.
And his day's done. Olong Johnson comes in to relieve. Rabid Raccoon. Oh, the death, the pain, the suffering,
Ball outside.
the humanity.
Hey.
Checks the runner over at first. Lilium Rosario.
Ball high.
1 for 2. Blast that one to left field. This could be over the head or perhaps off the wall. It's over the wall. It's a home run. That ties the ball game. 3-3 in the bottom of the 7th. Joker's day goes from bad to worse after that injury.
Number 33.
The Rippers had evened things up. Dribbler to twin screw. He's going to take it himself for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 7.
Rosario
Ball outside.
goes yard for a 2-run shot in the bottom of the 7th. Skylar Kingsley now gets a base hit. 2-out single on a 2-0 count.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Thomas Noble.
number 79.
No, inside.
1 for 3 with a double. Swings through that pitch, 1-1. That's strike 2. That's 1-2.
That's outside.
Olong Johnson gives up another hit. The runner's going to go to third. Is he going to make it? He's safe. Throw is not in time. Dixon Yamada, the batter now for the Rippers, has a chance to take the lead with a runner, the go-ahead run at third base. Dixon Yamada's 0 for 2 with a walk. Olong Johnson,
No, that's high.
not looking that great. 3 hits on only 1 out recorded. Runner goes, dribbler to the pitcher. He is going to get the 3rd out of the inning and sit down the surging Atlanta Rippers.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jokers lead thing off with their cleanup batter, Mike Twinscrew. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. And that one's going to go for a base hit to center field.
now batting, the catcher, number
Hugo now.
29.
He's 0 for 3, but he's got a runner on first and nobody out. Fastball outside, pops him. This looks pretty comfortable for East and West,
Now batting,
and it is. That's out number 1.
number 84.
Doug Britton is 1 for 3 with a single. Top of the 8th, tie ball game. Jokers on the road visiting the Rippers in Atlanta. And that's a line drive down the third base line for a base hit. That's going to bring the runner on first to third. And the Errant throw home is going to bring that to a double.
77.
Is going to put 2 runners in scoring position instead of 1. 1 out. Oh, and the errant throw is going to score a run. Jokers retake the lead.
Ball inside.
A pass ball from Cozy McCoy, Crozier McCoy,
Outside.
or a wild pitch, I should say,
Take your base.
scores a run.
Now
And the
batting
Rippers give up
the
another walk.
shortstop,
Johnny Rocker now.
number 55.
Checks a swing, but it's a called strike. Pops to shallow right center.
You're out.
And Thomas just gets there in time,
Now
and no runners can advance.
now batting number 9.
They're going to go to the pinch, to the, what do you call it? The bench. Amanda Lichtenhump,
Ball.
pinch hitter for the Jokers, who've just retaken the lead if you've joined us. Top of the 8th, 2 outs.
That's inside.
Runners at first and third.
No, that's high.
Full count. Runner on first will go.
Foul ball.
Fouled it back.
Ball 4.
And that's ball 4. Bases loaded for the Jokers.
Now batting the second.
2 outs for Spud Perkins.
Pitching number
And McCoy is going to come out. T-Rex is going to be your reliever for the Rippers.
That's down.
Perkins is 1 for 3. Single and a walk. The 2-1.
Ball, that's low.
The 3-1 now. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And that's in there for a strike. Full count. Strike 3. Sits down the side, but not before the Jokers take 1 run and take the lead.
now batting the catcher,
Atlanta
number 17.
has 6 outs to retake the lead if they want to get this win. Jokers. Easy defense there for out number 1.
Now batting
Pitcher comes out after that clutch strikeout in the top half of the inning. Alan Grant is your pinch batter. And that's a line drive into right field that's going to get down. Krieg fields it on the hop. And the Rippers have a base runner.
fielder number
1 out, bottom of the 8th.
No, high.
Atlanta have come back from being... Oh! Sorry, that was a close play. The pass ball gets away, and the runner advances. Now Rippers have a runner in scoring position. And Rodriguez is ahead in the count, 3-1, draws the walk.
now batting the right
Runners on first and second. Parker Thomas, 1 out.
42.
He's 3 for 4. He's locked in.
No, high.
Infield playing double play depth.
Ball, high. No, that's high.
Jokers have a narrow 1-run lead, full count.
Ball 4.
And that's inside for ball 4. Bases loaded for the Rippers.
Now batting the shortstop,
Lillian Rosario.
40.
She's 2 for 3 with a jack and a single
That's high.
and a walk. She's had a very good game. She's locked in.
Low.
2-1. And that's going to stay fair for a lucky double play. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Now
The Jokers totally got away with that one.
38.
With a step on the bag, throw it. What would that be? I guess that's just a 5-3 double play. And the Jokers are now have a base runner with nobody out. Lead off single.
Batting the third baseman, number 17.
That ball was foul, and it came back into fair territory. Had enough spin on it to trickle back to the third base line. Ah, what a play. What a weird play. This could be 2. Dixon Yamada to East and West, 6-4-3, double play. Jokers now have nobody on base and 2 outs. Top of the 9th. Close game, this one. Fastball high, ball 2. Another fastball down. No, that was a changeup. Down the middle, 2-1. Fastball 96 miles an hour outside. Changeup, full count, 2 out. And that one's hit up the middle for a base hit. B-Rod cuts it off. And it limits it to 1 base.
The catcher,
Hugo.
99.
0 for 4.
No, that's inside.
Fastball 98.
Ball
Lord have
outside.
mercy. Changeup. He's really mixing up his pitches here. 97 down the middle.
Hey.
Phillick looks good.
No,
16
inside.
pitches in his relief appearance. He's given up 2 hits. But he gives up a walk here.
Now batting, the left
Doug Britton.
fielder, number
Single and a
84.
double. 2 for 4. The right-hander is a little black under his eyes. But he's going to pop into foul territory. East and West has got it for the out. Bottom of the 9th we go. Atlanta Rippers last chance.
Now
Either
batting,
get a run or get the win.
number 33.
Adam Wainwright is your pitcher
He's out.
for the Las Vegas Jokers, who already records an out on 1 pitch.
Number
Skylar Kingsley, the right-hander. He's 1 for 4 with a single. Jokers have the lead, 4-3. But Atlanta's going to get a guy on first base with 1 out. Tying runs at first. Go-ahead runs at the plate.
79.
The winning runs at the plate. Thomas Noble. He's 2 for 4 with a single and a double. Noble. Behind in the count, 1-2. Ooh, nice curveball in there. This could be 2. They get the out at second, but they do not get the out at first. The fielder's choice takes the out count to 2, and now the Rippers are down to their final out. That's hit pretty well into center field, but the center fielder looks like he's got it. McGuire catches it for out number 3. Jokers win 4-3 on the road against Atlanta's 13 hits. What a game. That game had some crazy plays, especially that play in the, I guess it was the top half of the 9th or the top half of the 8th. I can't remember. No, it was the bottom half of the 8th. That's what it was. Where the bases were loaded with 1 out, and the ball rolls from foul to fair, right on the base for the third baseman to pick it up, step on the bag, throw it to first for out number 3, and end the inning for the Rippers and ruin the bases loaded opportunity. Jokers win 4-3. That is your complete list of ball games this evening on week 3, day 3, season 5 in your BHB. That brings the Jokers tied for first place with the Miami Knights at 9-2. And Atlanta drops to 4-7, tied with New York in international man meets. Thanks for joining us this evening. This was fun. We'll see you next time.